Okay. So this morning we are gathering to work with our imaginations. And January is often thought of as a time for New Year's resolutions, for visioning. We've just completed a cycle, especially with yesterday, with the inauguration. We have a new president, a new vice president. We're really moving into a new time, and there's a lot of energy for this visioning and imagination work. So, we spend a lot of time in our activist work talking about what we don't want to continue, that we often forget to vision for a better future. And Adrienne Marie Brown, our Emergent strategy guide, says of imagination, quote, imagination has people thinking that they can go from being poor to a millionaire as part of a shared American dream. Imagination turns brown bombers into terrorists and white bombers into mentally ill victims. Imagination gives us borders, gives us superiority, gives us race as an indicator of capability. I often feel I am trapped inside someone else's imagination, and I must engage my own imagination in order to break free. All of this imagining in the poverty of our current system is heightened because of scarcity economics. There isn't enough, so we need to hoard, enclose, divide, fence up, and prioritize resources and people. We have to imagine beyond those fears. We have to ideate, imagine, and conceive together. We must imagine new worlds that transition ideologies and norms so that no one sees Black people as murderers or brown people as terrorists and aliens, but all of us as potential cultural and economic innovators. This is a time travel exercise for the heart. This is collaborative ideation. What are the ideas that will liberate all of us? The more people that collaborate on that ideation, the more that people will be served by the resulting worlds. End quote. And that's from her book, Emergent Strategy, on page 18. So we're going to play with our imagination today. And I mean that word play as an invitation. I want you to all access that childlike part of yourself that never forgot how to daydream. The one that would play pretend and make drawings with purple skies. So to start, we'll spend some time daydreaming, drawing, or journaling about the future we are working to build. And then we will share in dyads or triads in breakout rooms to further generate our collaborative ideation. If you want, you can join me in putting on your imagination cap. All right, are we ready? Take a deep breath into your body. And another. Close your eyes or soften your gaze as you're willing and or able. Let your hands rest comfortably by your sides or in your lap. Feel your feet on the ground. Feel the weight of your body wherever it is touching the surface beneath you. I invite you to drop into the space of boundless possibilities, where anything can happen. This is an exercise for the heart as much as it is for the head, so place your imagining into the heart of the holy by whatever name or non-name you identify with. Be willing to believe that it can happen. As I ask the following questions, sit in the potential, either daydreaming, drawing, journaling, or moving the imaginings as they come to you. Move your body if you want. You don't have to have an answer or a plan. In fact, it's better to pretend that you're a science fiction writer starting out at the beginning of world building and not focus on filling in the specific details of how you got there just yet. I will place the questions into the chat so you can spend time with them at your own pace. We'll be in this practice for 5 to 10 minutes, and I'll play some gentle music during this time. Then I'll call you back and send you out into breakout rooms. What does a just future look like? Imagine a world where no person is illegal. How does it feel? Are there borders? How are needs met? Who's in charge? Imagine a civilization in right relationship with the earth. Where do we get our energy from? How do we get around? What is done with our waste? How is our food produced? Imagine a world where everyone is valued. Who are your neighbors? Who's in your network? Where do you go when you need help? How do those with additional needs get them met? Imagine a world where everyone is safe. How are conflicts managed? How are we in right relationship with the traditional occupants of this land? What are the processes of reconciliation and moral repair? How have we made amends for the domination we've inflicted with our privilege? If you're a member of a marginalized group, how have amends been made? How are we engaged in trust? How do we share the blessings to which we are privileged? So, sitting with these questions, Sahar has posted them into the chat. Greetings, future travelers. Now is this time to share deeper and collaborative ideation with one another in breakout rooms. You'll have about 10 minutes to discuss the questions, create more of your own, and stay in this visioning process. Take notes if you'd like, but stay in the liminal space of not needing a plan. So I'm going to send you into your breakout rooms now. Most of you will be just in pairs, and then I'll pop into a room too.